Jeremy Sochan may be one of the most misunderstood players in the NBA, often facing criticism that seems disproportionate to his actual performance on the court. Detractors have labeled him as ineffective, with some even going so far as to call him the worst player in the league. However, this narrative raises an important question. Is he really as bad as they say? To uncover the truth behind the hate, it's essential to delve deeper into Jeremy Sochan's game and the context surrounding his career. Sochan, a talented forward with a unique skill set, brings a blend of versatility and athleticism that can be overlooked by casual observers. While his statistics may not always reflect the impact he has on games, it's crucial to recognize the nuances of his contributions. Defensively, Sochan has shown flashes of brilliance, demonstrating the ability to guard multiple positions and disrupt opposing offenses. His defensive IQ allows him to anticipate plays and make crucial stops, qualities that are invaluable to any team. Offensively, critics often point to his shooting struggles as a reason for their harsh assessments. However, it's important to consider the broader context. Many young players go through periods of adjustment, especially when transitioning to the NBA, where the competition is fiercer and the expectations are higher. Sochan's work ethic and determination to improve have been evident, as he consistently puts in the effort to refine his shooting mechanics and expand his offensive repertoire. Additionally, the role he plays on his team can influence perceptions of his effectiveness. Sochan may not always be the primary scorer, but his ability to contribute in other areas, such as rebounding, playmaking, and setting screens, often goes unnoticed. His selflessness and willingness to do the dirty work can elevate his teammates and create opportunities for them to shine. Moreover, the narrative around a player can be heavily influenced by media portrayal and fan expectations. In a league that often values immediate results, players like Sochan may face undue criticism if they don't meet those expectations right away. It's essential for fans and analysts alike to look beyond the surface and appreciate the potential and growth of young talents. In conclusion, while Jeremy Sochan may attract criticism and skepticism, it's vital to recognize the complexity of his game and the potential for growth. By understanding the context of his performance and the attributes he brings to the court, we can begin to see the real Jeremy Sochan, not just as a label or a statistic, but as a developing player with the potential to make a significant impact in the NBA. As he continues to evolve and adapt, the narrative surrounding him may shift, revealing a player who is far more than the sum of his critics' opinions. Throughout last season, Jeremy Sochan faced an avalanche of criticism that seemed to come from all directions. Social media platforms exploded with comments questioning not only his basketball intelligence, but also his ability to compete at the NBA level. Thousands of posts painted him as a player who simply couldn't cut it in the league, leading to a narrative that often overshadowed his actual contributions on the court. But why is there such a strong negative sentiment directed towards Sochan? One significant factor contributing to this backlash is the high expectations that come with being a young player in the NBA. Drafted with considerable promise, Sochan entered the league with a spotlight on him, and fans expected immediate results. When his performance didn't align with those lofty expectations, critics were quick to pounce, often overlooking the complexities involved in a player's development. The transition from college to the NBA is notoriously challenging, and many young athletes take time to adjust to the faster pace and higher skill level of their peers. Additionally, the rise of social media has amplified the voices of critics, allowing opinions to spread rapidly and often without context. In the age of instant commentary, a few negative observations can snowball into widespread narratives. Many fans and analysts may focus on isolated moments, such as missed shots or defensive lapses, rather than evaluating Sochan's overall contributions. This selective scrutiny can create a distorted view of a player's abilities, leading to an unfair reputation that can be difficult to shake. Moreover, the nature of basketball fandom often leads to polarized opinions. Fans tend to gravitate toward narratives that reinforce their existing beliefs, and once a player is labeled as ineffective, it can be challenging to change that perception. Such labels can become self-fulfilling prophecies, as players feel the weight of expectations and criticism, which may affect their confidence and performance on the court. Sochan's unique playing style may also contribute to the misunderstanding surrounding him. His versatility allows him to fill various roles, but this can sometimes lead to confusion about his primary strengths. While he may not be the most traditional scorer or playmaker, his contributions in other areas, such as defense and hustle, are often undervalued. In a league that celebrates high-scoring performances and flashy plays, players who excel in less glamorous roles may struggle to gain recognition. Furthermore, the culture of instant gratification in sports media can exacerbate the situation. Fans and analysts often focus on immediate results, leading to impatience with young players who are still developing. This pressure can create a toxic environment where constructive criticism is overshadowed by harsh judgments, making it difficult for players like Sochan to thrive. In conclusion, the strong negative sentiment directed at Jeremy Sochan can be attributed to a combination of high expectations, the rapid spread of opinions on social media, polarized fan perspectives, and the nature of his playing style. As he continues to navigate the challenges of the NBA, it's essential for fans and analysts to take a step back and evaluate his performance with a more nuanced understanding. By doing so, they may begin to see the potential and growth that lie ahead for this talented young player, rather than merely focusing on the criticisms that have defined his early career. Much of the backlash against Jeremy Sochan stems from the San Antonio Spurs' decision to experiment with him as a point guard, a role that was relatively unfamiliar for him. This shift led to some rough stretches of play, where he struggled to find his footing amidst the demands of orchestrating the offense and managing game tempo. Critics eagerly seized upon these moments, highlighting his mistakes and painting a picture of ineffectiveness. However, what many overlooked was the significant challenge of adapting to a position he had never played before at the professional level. Transitioning to point guard requires a unique skill set, including advanced ball handling, decision-making, and court vision. Sochan's struggles in this unfamiliar role were not indicative of his overall talent, but rather a reflection of the learning curve that comes with such a dramatic shift in responsibilities. Instead of recognizing this as a developmental phase, critics often focused solely on his errors, failing to appreciate the context of his situation. As he continues to adapt and refine his skills, it's essential to view Sochan's journey with a more balanced perspective, acknowledging both the challenges he faces and the potential he has to grow into a more versatile player. However, if you look beyond the numbers, you'll discover a player with incredible defensive skills that set him apart from many of his peers. Jeremy Sochan's versatility allows him to guard multiple positions effectively, making him a valuable asset on the court. His ability to switch seamlessly between defenders demonstrates not only his physical attributes, but also his basketball IQ. Take a moment to appreciate his hustle. For instance, when he picks up opposing stars full court and applies relentless pressure, forcing turnovers and disrupting offensive flow. This level of intensity is not often seen from rookies, highlighting his commitment to the game and his team's success. Sochan's defensive prowess showcases his potential to become a cornerstone of the Spurs' future, proving that his contributions extend far beyond mere statistics. As he continues to develop, his defensive impact will likely become even more pronounced, earning him the recognition he deserves. But it's not just on the defensive end where Jeremy Sochan is showing improvement. His offensive game has seen significant developments as well. Last season, he made remarkable strides in his shooting, notably increasing his free throw percentage from a dismal rate to an impressive 77%. This kind of improvement not only highlights his hard work and dedication, but also signals a player who is committed to growth and ready to take on new challenges. Sochan's enhanced shooting ability has opened up opportunities for him on the court. By becoming a more reliable free throw shooter, he has made himself a more valuable asset during critical moments in games. This improvement allows him to capitalize on scoring opportunities and contributes to his overall offensive efficiency. Furthermore, his willingness to put in the effort to refine his shooting mechanics demonstrates a strong work ethic and a desire to evolve as a player. In addition to his free throw shooting, Sochan is beginning to expand his range and develop a more versatile offensive skill set. His ability to knock down mid-range shots and work on his three-point shooting will be crucial as he continues to grow. As he becomes more confident in his offensive game, he will not only enhance his own scoring potential, but also create more space and opportunities for his teammates. Overall, Sochan's commitment to improving his offensive game is a promising sign for his future in the league. Former players like Patrick Beverley have recognized Sochan's potential, comparing him to the likes of Draymond Green and Dennis Rodman. These comparisons highlight his unique blend of athleticism and intangibles, traits that can make a significant impact on any team. Looking ahead, Sochan's future in the NBA seems bright. With continued development, he could become a key player for the Spurs and a force in the league. His journey serves as a reminder that in sports, criticism often overshadows potential, but true talent shines through in time. In conclusion, Jeremy Sochan is far from the worst player in the NBA. His journey is just beginning, and the future holds exciting possibilities. As fans, let's keep an open mind and watch as he continues to develop and prove the doubters wrong.